like honestly, you marry somebody when you're ready to settle. Right. Most people they listening to their parents when they say go live your life, so they're doing that. You know what I mean? So they're out here enjoying each other and sowing their royal oats. You know what I mean? And doing what they want to do. And when they're ready to settle, it'll happen, and then they be strong then. Right. So I actually embrace their train of thought. It's like different. I got to say this because one, the Bible tells us to not be going out here and doing all these sexual things like that the way we're doing it. However, because we're living in the world that we live in, it's going to happen. These people doing it, they're celebrating it, and we got to teach our kids, how to go about themselves. But at the end of the day, our kids are going to teach us because it's a different world, man. So I actually embrace what these kids are doing, man. I think it's beautiful.
No, for real. And I, in a way, agree with you because I feel like I was comparing the older generations. I feel like back then, the older generations, in a way, you had to make it work. You had to, where now it's more
shamed upon back then.
Yeah, and it's like now you're more open. It's a bad. I mean, it's kind of like a good and bad thing. But you're like, if you don't want to be with this person, it's okay to say I don't want to be with this person. You don't have to force something that's not there. You'll be fine, basically. And I think with social media is good and bad, but it does show that this person doesn't have to be stuck in this dark area where they just stuck at. And you don't got to be like that. There's so much more you can't. And there's more people that's going through the same situation, that's been through the same situation as you, and you can get out of that. And I think that's probably one of the good things about this generation that I like. That it gives examples. You can see what people are going through and whatnot. So
and it also shows. See, back then though, a lot of the women stuck around and dealt with a lot of abuse.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
A lot of men really cheating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And this generation here, they ain't taking up shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking it, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But then also another point is that prior generations before us had marriages that stuck it out and worked. Mm-hmm. Look at a generation before our generation and a few before ours. We don't have many examples of long-lasting marriages like they did back in the day. Right. If people been married for 65 years, how the hell? You're like, you know what I'm saying? So you got married at 14 and 16 and y'all made, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they had a lot more model marriages or things to look at than we do now. We do have some that have made it, but then it started before our generation. People stopped taking shit. Our generation just don't take nothing. Period. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do what we gonna do, have fun, no titles, and live our life.
Right.
So it's I don't know.
I feel like, because I agree with you, but I feel like back then they didn't have any, other options.
True.
They didn't necessarily.
They had shotgun weddings and stuff.
Yeah, that's all they knew. They thought this was the way of life. They thought you're gonna meet this young lady in high school, 16 years old. Y'all gonna be together. She gonna be a teacher or she's gonna be a state. That's just how people looked at it, and they didn't have many examples until 90s TV, computers, internet. How you can you don't have to be forced in such that specific lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be stuck in that. You can be who you are. If that's not for you, you don't have to be married. You can just be free to be whoever you want to be, and that's why you just do whatever you want to do. Yeah. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, and also to that point, it slipped, but the married folks, people nowadays, they don't understand what marriage really is.
Yeah.
To my point I was saying earlier, they like the title. Mm-hmm. They like to be able to say that they are married. Mm-hmm. But they don't understand the work that's put into it behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Marriage is a job in itself.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
It could be, but it is. It is. Even with yourself, because sometimes you have to deal with as a man, your self-temptations. Mm-hmm. You got to deal with that. You have to deal with trying not to make your wife feel uncomfortable because of who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot of compromising. That's the word I was looking to get. Compromising has to go into that. And a lot of people nowadays ain't trying to compromise. This is how I am. Or this is what it's going to be. If you don't like it, I don't need you. That's the thing. Everybody think they don't need somebody, but everybody needs somebody in a certain way. Yeah. Everybody needs somebody in a certain way. I mean, I need you for your money. I might need you for the emotional side. I might need you for the emotional. I might need you for your money. Everybody needs somebody to be with. Everybody needs it.
That's a fact.
If you want to say it or not.
Yeah. We humans. We
got needs.
Wow. Okay.
And not just sexual.
A simple conversation.
Sometimes I like my back rub. Yeah, I can't rub my own back.
Man, that'll just make some people.
Sometimes I like to lay and watch a movie and let my wife rub her hand through my head. I can't do that. It don't feel the same.
Yeah. And that'd be kind of weird. You
but you know, so I need my wife for that. Look, I can't.
Right.
My back itch, I can't scratch it.
Them little small little things that matter just for a human. I agree with y'all. We all right. We all right. So I think we can probably end it right now, fellas.
Yeah.
Y'all know another episode, White Couch Podcast. Please be sure to follow us. Be free to follow us.
Please don't do that.
No feeling.
No lawsuits.
Facebook and Instagram. Please listen to us. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Send us DMs, questions, comments, concerns, anything. Please feel free to hit us up at whitecouchpodcast@gmail.com. I can't talk. So that's another episode, and we are out.